LF Don, Lord of Fenom was good, everybody was good. I'm gonna give y'all a moment to tune on in. I know we got a lot to talk about. I know I understand. A lot of people, are showing me love and giving me a lot of thanks and appreciation for what we've been through. It's been rough, but the transition has been good. So not too many angry people or not too many people upset. So I give y'all a moment to jump in. Hopefully y'all can see me clearly. I'm on a video set. We about to do a new video. The video will be out tonight, if not first thing in the morning. So tune in. We got a new interview coming out. How everybody doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, we did. This is the particular reason why I wanted to close the groups. So these quads and these trips can start falling regularly on a regular scheduled basis. I was just telling my photographer that today in the car. Like, why all of a sudden you closing the groups? Well, we got this colossal book 3 coming. And no matter how super accurate book 2 is, book 3 is finna put that on the next level. Like, they can't even. I don't want book 2 members close to this book 3. That's how powerful this book is. That's mainly why I did it. Because it's so powerful, I don't want book 2 members even close to book 3. So, I know how wealthy people think, and I know how wealthy people like to act. They don't want people that's not on their level next to them and taking up the attention of somebody that's trying to teach them how to get wealth even faster, or taking up the time and space where we could really be excelling and really getting multiple hundreds of thousands while we're dealing with somebody that only wants a 50-cent box hit. Like these wealthy individuals that's dealing with me don't want to be bothered with all that all day long. So to stop all the confusion, to stop all the back and forth, everybody's been in book 2 group for about a year because we're going on our 3rd year. Everybody's been in book 1 group for about 2 years. I can't keep managing all 3 groups at one time. It's just too much. It's just too much. So I felt as a start of 2021, we've seen how drastic and how dried up these states got with these trips and these quads because we released book 2 at the beginning of 2020, pretty much the end of 2019, beginning of 2020. And it just slowed up everywhere. Not only did Five Dimes close, we officially made Five Dimes stop the way they pay out people and completely changed that around. They even, some would say made them close up for business or whatever the case may be. But we know they had a tax bill that they have to pay. We understand that. But Five Dimes is no longer here. And my crew is already willing and ready to bet me that they'll break bet any sport. And I'm pretty sure they will. So come to find out, one of my members tore up Tennessee. They tore up Ohio. We had some people from Ohio hit me from the last video about what to do with Ohio. I told them they're going to get the trips either the 7th or the 9th. Actually, I told everybody, your trips are due the 7th and the 9th. Because, again, I had a lot of things I already knew was going to happen. Matter of fact, the last video, I said I was going to dismantle the groups. Particularly for everybody's well-being, for the good graces of everybody, because stuff need to get back working correctly. So, as some members hit me up this afternoon saying, can you believe it? As soon as you close the groups, as soon as we get a quad and a trip, all in one single day. And I was telling my people that all day long. That's more than enough reason for me to do it. Secondly, I said that I want those people that invested in book 3 to eat good. I want them to eat really good. Like, yeah, we ate good with book 2, but I want them to eat really good with book 3 because these are the people that go beyond just getting a book. So these are the people that, again, hit for like $8,000 today. Is going to make sure that they said that they're going to take care of me as soon as they cash out. These people that stood the test of time, people I done went back and forth with, still around, still got love for me. Don't throw no salt on my name. These individuals hitting good money today. Every one of them had somebody hit for like 2,000 the other day, if not yesterday, day for yesterday. That's where the 350 come from. So somebody pre-ordered book 3. it was 222. They sent me 350 because they're showing love for hitting the trips in Georgia. Matter of fact, yeah, it was Georgia. And we already knew they were destined to land in Georgia, like we always do. And that's why I say, well, I think I'm just a little too important to be running around worried about every single individual. I gave them the proper tools to feed them. I gave them the proper tools to feed them for a long time. So a lot of people is just sitting there eating and sitting there and eating in these groups to the point where I just can't be there 24/7 to take care of everybody that want to throw a fit, anybody that don't say the right thing to another individual. I want the wealthy people around me at all times. And when you get money, you ain't got time to argue. So those are the people I want in book 3. Everybody else that don't want to progress, that don't want to expand their knowledge, it ain't on you. You ain't doing nothing wrong. Nobody did anything wrong. Everybody's kumbaya with me because it's a good rapport. You know, I have no bad taste in my mouth about anyone. It's just that I got to move on to bigger and better things. We got new bags coming. We got sponsors coming. I need to focus on the sponsors. I don't really need to focus on 3 different groups. You know, I need to focus on YouTube. I got millions of views on Facebook. I need millions of views on YouTube because that check is even bigger. So it's multiple things I got to deal with. So dealing with a group is not my first concern. Making right of something I told you I would do is my first concern. Giving you the tools to be excellent and be, far superior in this knowledge of lottery. I've given you that, and I gave you a way to feed your family forever. Some people will always respect me for that. Some people will just be mad and say, man, I still want some free hits. I still want you to be able to give me free hits all day, every day. I didn't say the group was going to last forever. I just said I make sure I find a way to keep you paid forever. That way you don't need me. You don't need no group leader. So with all these excellent group leaders that's in my group that we collectively became outstanding together, we're going into book 3 and we're going to eat together. I mean, everybody. And that's all I really want because there's no reason why I only got one person that hit for 270K when it's 5 other people way better than the person that hit for 270K. It just so happened to be that lucky individual put enough money to get that type of win. We all knew the quad was coming. We all knew that the trip's coming. So it's just that person that wanted to put $30 on the number. Everybody's not going to put $30 on one single quad. It happens. So understand that. But I thank you so much. I thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, not that you have one slow kid and so you're gonna leave one slow kid behind. It's not so much that, it's so much I can't juggle it all. Like I don't want to leave nobody behind. So by me not wanting to leave nobody behind, I make sure I have a way for you to feed yourself forever. So the top 5 people in groups, y'all have the same information as the top 5 people in these groups. So if it's a little harder for you to comprehend, I understand that, but you got forever to comprehend it. It's not going nowhere. All you got to do is reach out to me. Hey, what's this sentence here? How do I say this better? Or how do I, get a better meaning or understanding of that phrase? I'm there to answer the question. It may take me a few hours or a day or two, but I'm going to answer the question because you're still family. We just not going to be consistent in a group. So the only, it's not all just super sweet. The only, you know, non-settling part about it is I don't even want you book 2 holders near book 3 members. That's the only not fair part about it because book 3 is that damn good and I don't want y'all near this book 3. Book 2 is enough. Book 2 is quite frankly enough. But it's something in book 3 I don't want the lottery world to know. And I don't really want it to slow down from these wealthy individuals continually getting wealthy. So what I'm saying is surround yourself by go-getters. Surround yourself by survival of the fittest. I only want the fittest near me so they can build me up and I can build them up and we can take this to unlimited potential, unlimited money because the lottery is going to be here forever. So out of respect, know that I'm moving in a smart path or on a smart platform about where I'm taking all of these things. Because you're not going to have Jack and Jill pointing the finger at me when I'm over here trying to deliver a sponsor's remedy. Hey, go to Jack and Jill's custom decor. Jack and Jill's custom decor get you this nice elephant for $29.99. Well, with this nice elephant, you get, a link to save 10%. Now, while I'm doing this, you got Jack and Jill ass over here from Book One Group that only want to do a $40 hit. That's the well. Why you ain't helping nobody over here? I need more of this. Why you ain't answering my question? But I'm trying to deliver a sponsorship. You get what I'm saying? So you can't fault me for seeing the genius of trying to detach from everybody and only deal with the wealthy because they know how to present themselves, they know how to hold themselves accountable, they know how to be respectful because they got money. So people with money don't act the same. And once you understand that, then you know where you want to be at, around the people with the money, because they don't act the same. And that's just not to, diss anyone. I want everybody on this level. It's just going to take you some investment, some hard work and faith to say, you know what, I'm ready for another round. I'm ready to deepen my philosophy on this lottery stuff because we know it's accurate and we know it add up. And book 3 is just going to be a monster. It is exactly what we needed to know. Not a soul breathing knew this about this lottery stuff. That's why I don't want everybody near it. I can't help that. I don't want to give it away, but it's so many pre-orders that it's out. So they're gonna have a problem with me in this book publishing world. I want the best of the best. I want the biggest check possible because I'm doing something 99 million people could not do. If you're doing something 99 million people can't do, let's say your invention is worth $99 million. I mean, just to be fair. So I'm going to be a problem out here, and I don't need too many more distractions in general. That's all that's going on. I want to open it up for everybody to eat by stopping these groups that been hindering all these triples, that's been hindering all these quads. Stopping the groups and see what happened. The next morning, the same morning, I stopped the group, quads and trips. So you mean to tell me that don't have nothing to do with me? I think so. But it's up to your opinion. I don't live for everybody's opinion. You can say what you want to say. I'm telling you what I know. They're talking to me. They're in accordance with me. They're in agreement with me indirectly. You did a smart move by dismantling your groups. Now look what we can do for the people. We will open it up. We will start back doing right. Tennessee get it first, then Texas get it first. North Carolina, they coming right around the corner. They're not going to be too far away because the threat has been neutralized. Now we're starting from ground A from the beginning and building up now. So they got time to let stuff fall correctly. And it's time to get paid, y'all. We had a long year in 2020. It's time to revamp. It's time to really get this money. This interview is going to be epic. I can't wait. We got our interview clothing on. We got the microphone set up already ready. We finna really take it there. And I'm going to try to answer a lot of questions. So book 1 is a contribution of 150. Book 2 is a contribution of 200. Book 3 is a contribution of 222. The best thing to do is to get a discount by getting multiple. That is the best and the most advantage thing to do. Really, again, y'all know my lingo. Y'all know my view on it. When book 2 only existed, it was book 1 members that we like, okay, we don't really want book 1 members around. Now that book 3 exists, we don't really want book 2 members around. And that just goes with the longevity and the wealth of what you dishing out. You don't want everybody a $5 individual around your $100 situation, they're just not going to act the same. They're just not going to move the same. They're not going to benefit us the same. So let's just weed out the people that's just not effective and only deal with the most effective people. So right now, I got a team of heavy hitters. I mean, they just announced to me they just hit for over $7,000. I got the text message, I got the screenshot, I will post it for you. I got the proof. So again, I must have did something right. For every 5 people that said something wrong, I got an $8,000 winner to this morning, today. I got a $2,000 winner just yesterday. That gave me day before yesterday, something like that. That gave me $350. I mean, not including just the regular contributions from books. I mean, what do you want me to do? I can give you 1,001 reasons, or I can just tell you it's chess, it ain't checkers. I've been doing this since the start. I've been knew this is where I was going to take it. I've been knew it was the day I was going to dismantle all this shit. I just couldn't tell you when, where, and how. So again, that's how bosses just have to do it, and I can't help but be that. So don't fault me and don't talk down on me because I'm being a boss. That's just it. I got to make tough decisions. Thank y'all so very much. Let's get into how Tennessee got the quads, how Ohio got the trips. Well, everybody know that it was the 7th. I told you the 7th was the hottest day to play. Besides that, Tennessee had the 329 this morning. Pick 3 is pick 4. If you never forget that, you will stay paid. Pick 3 is pick 4. So the triple trigger of pick 3 alerted the pick 4 to do a triple trigger, or to do a triple. So at minimum, you're going to get a triple in the pick 4. What happened was it got stuck and did a quad. Now, if you look at what helped bring it out, 2 draws earlier, you have 1479. 1479 is a base number, 1, 4, and 7. Right after that, you had 6011. 601 is a trip trigger unofficially. That's an unofficial trip trigger. Now, being that 106, 601, 061 is one of the first numbers I started with, everybody in public should concur that the 601 is the trip trigger I've been telling everyone about. That 329 is a trip trigger I've been telling everyone about. And if we look at Ohio's pick 3, it's new trip triggers that's a part of that pick 3 trip 1 that a lot of people are not going to know about. So again, book 3 have a set of trip triggers that are super dangerous, that are super awesome, that the book 2 can't even mess with. The book 2 can't even come close to what this book 3 offers. Where you have 1 page of triple information, maximum 2 pages of triple information in book 2. You got about 7 pages of triple information in book 3. It is next level. And I'm super proud of this book, and I can't wait to get it out. Same thing until they cut this big check. It's self-published until they cut the big check. I can't help it. I'm a boss. I don't like a middleman. So either you own the whole thing from me, because I'm not taking no percentage. Own the whole thing, and I'm done with it, or I'm just publishing my arms fall off. And that's just me being absolutely real. It's you just gotta know how to play all fronts. 662 in Ohio with triple ones. That was the most common triple you can think of. Yes, 662 is another way of saying trip 6, but the mirror number to trip 6 is trip 1s. So that means more numbers had something to do with that, not just the 662. And shout out to Death Row. I literally was about to wear my Death Row chain today because it kind of reminded me of Suge Knight at the table. But here's to that. I just missed a great opportunity to, bring that into fruition because I sure was about to wear my Death Row chain. I just said, you know what, it's not going to go good with the rose gold. Let me not wear it. But yeah, shout out to Tupac. The new book 3 has a lot to do with the trip 1s in Ohio. if you look at the last 4 draws, one starting with trip ones, that's 1. 662, that's 2. 723, that's 3. 828, that's 4. Well, how does 828 reflects to trip ones? Not so much. You can get trip ones if you flip number trip eights. If you flip number trip eights, you get trip ones. That's not really a major help to a lot of individuals. But just think of it this way. It was an individual that asked me yesterday about Ohio, and I told him to get ready for set on the 7th. They're ready. They're due now. But the only reason I told him that they're due now is because of the ratio in book 2 that y'all can that the number's not even on. You have to literally go back to 2020 to figure that out. So as I shift back to 2020 really quick, let me turn the internet on because I want to see the ratio for this 111 in Ohio. So if the signal goes out, do understand that I'm using my laptop, so it may get a little shaky. Give me 1 second. And then we're going to get on what we're going to do tomorrow. I told you already in the last video that the 8th and the 6th is the presentations of what your 7th and your 9th is about to be. That's all it is presentations of what your 7th and your 9th is going to be. And if it's in trip threat. I'm going to get to these questions, I promise you. I appreciate that, Brandon. I appreciate that. Much love. 195 in GA. Okay, that's good money. That's good money. I think somebody said 195 in GA yesterday, or day before yesterday, on my live stream. And it hit today. So, the ratio for Ohio was... Oh, okay. I see what they did there. Trip ones. Yeah, it was trip ones. Because if you do the ratio and then you use the run mate to the ratio, you'll see that it's trip ones. Because the other trip that it resonates with already fell. To be more clear, trip sevens already fell. Just so we're understanding it, so we're clear. So about two ratios forward, you get the completion. And that's how I further knew that Ohio is in trip threat. And I'm glad the person that I told played them. I know they're distant and I don't think they reached out to me yet, but I know they played them. Because everybody take my words seriously. So I know they played them. And then I know all my Book 2 members seen it coming. I think I told y'all yesterday publicly, therefore yesterday, Ohio is in trip threat. So yeah, again, with the quads in Tennessee was in trip threat, so that means Tennessee is in quad threat. It's the same thing for Texas. Texas is in trip threat, so that would be the same thing as quad threat. They're both one in the same. What can bring it in trip and pick 3 can bring it in pick 4. They're one in the same. I never stop saying that, and I never will. So, again, Ohio was flawless. It didn't get no better than that. I don't know if they got another triple today or another quad today somewhere. I've been super busy. We just not getting the set ready for my live stream. It's still the ratio, the ratio is still active. The ratio still matters, and it's a new ratio. It's a new ratio. It's a new trip trigger. Book 3 ain't to be played with. I'm telling y'all now. You ready, bro? You ready to get into this interview?
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Let's be. Make sure you PayPal or Cash App ready if you want your books. I just had to come here and clear the air. Book 1 and Book 2 is currently still on discount. If you do get Book 1 and Book 2 together, you will get a significant discount. Make sure y'all all share. I was sending a letter to the PayPal if you're ready. Give me 1 second. So a lot of people really just don't understand, like, hey, how could I do this and why could I do it? Because those groups are 2 years old. Those groups are 2 years old. One of them is 1 year old, and you're not going to progress much when you standing still eating good. You're just standing still eating good. You're not going to progress as far as, hey, let's take it up another level. Some people are fine with eating off of book one. There's somebody named Kwani that only has book one, and she be producing more winning tickets than a lot of people with book two. And it just be amazing when I see them do stuff like that. All they needed was a helping hand, a little bit of information that they never knew about lottery, and now they got it right where they wanted, and now they're not missing much at all. And that's what it's about, making sure you can eat forever. So that is the discount for book one and book two. It never changed, always been the same. It's not going to go up any further than that. Book three is its own contribution. You got some questions over there?
Yes, I do. I got some questions for you, man. First of all, how you doing, Lottery Fenom?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. It's been tough, a tough day, but it's been good. Had mixed emotions all morning because I did not want to delete nobody from a group, but I had to let them go, and so they could soar. They need to spread their wings and soar.
That's understandable. That's understandable. So, the first question I have for you is, what publishing company are you interested in, man?
I think Penguin. Penguin is a pretty good publishing company, if I'm not mistaken. I think they have enough capital to where they can give a good book deal. I know a lot of other places, but I think Penguin has the best capital to work with dealing with a book like mine, and I can produce a big enough check to make me sign with them. Because I can get a big check on my own, but I need a publishing company that can do a bigger advance than $10,000. That ain't no damn advancement. I could do $10,000 on my damn own.
Right.
I need 100,000, 150,000 advancement before we even put this on Amazon. Before we put this on any other platform.
That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
For real. So, what prices are you looking to sell your water for? Because I know
Numerical
talk
water.
a lot about the numerical
Yeah,
water.
yeah, that's 2021. That is coming. That is here. I think one 20-ounce bottle should go for no less than $4.99. No less than $4.99.
Okay.
20-ounce bottle, yeah. And then anything further than that, $9.99. 12-pack, $19.99 easily. Because again, it's gonna all be encrypted numbers that resonate with that day. So that gives you a good set of numbers to play for that day of.
That makes a lot of sense. So, just
What's up, y'all? What's up?
a question out of the blue, man. Just want to ask you, if you had to choose, what would your top 3 artists be that you like to work with?
Oh, good question. Good question. Top 3 artists, and I would like to pull from the rap community because I think they have the most pull. I can go pop. Justin Bieber would be a good individual to work with. But better yet, I would say Chris Brown because he has the biggest reach right now. He's the next Michael Jackson. And if I work with him on a commercial, just, promoting my book, I'm pretty sure it's going to do millions of views. I mean, millions in a second. So, first one would be Chris Brown.
Okay.
And then the second one, and I would have this second one as number one because there's so, a mystery around them. It would be Andre 3000. Now,
Okay.
whoever grabs Andre 3000 from a business aspect is going to make a killing because he's been so distant and so mysterious about him that whatever he's involved in is going to be the new trend because everybody's been waiting on him like Jesus Christ. So if any business people were smart enough, they would put all their money in on Andre 3000. Third person I would work with without doubt would be Beyonce. It would be
Oh, there we go,
Beyonce.
man. You have Jay-Z looking at you, man.
That's the whole point. I get
You
two
be
for
standing
one.
right behind you.
I get to licking them lips, Beyonce little ass. Yeah, Jay Z gonna want to show up, and I'm gonna have both of them. If I get Jay Z in a battle in a back and forth with me, I'm gonna do some numbers. Yeah. Get Jay Z in the elevator, see what happens. But yeah, I would definitely do Beyonce because she have a hell of a reach.
Exactly.
Riri is good, but Beyonce had that reach. She got them. She got white women wanting to be her. That's
Yeah.
power. That's
That is
power.
power.
And not to be biased, but that's
That
power.
is.
So yeah, Beyonce would be the third without doubt.
Well, I mean, that wraps up all the questions that we have for right now. We're gonna
You
get
ready to
some
get
more
into this
questions.
interview then? You
Into this
ready?
interview. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna get into this.
Okay, y'all, I'm about to cut this short so we can get into the official interview. Make sure I answered everybody's questions before I get up out of here. No problem, no problem. Book 3 is gonna always be available for you. Oh, New Jersey did the nines. Okay. I knew it was one more person. Was one more number in there. New Jersey did the nines. I didn't even get the chance to look at New Jersey. Hold on. I knew it was one more. I just didn't have time to recap and look. Give me 1 second. Let me see how New Jersey came out. They did real good. New Jersey. I want to see this one. Up north is where it's at. So that means be ready for the 9th. The 8th is good for even numbers. So watch your even number triple. But the best date is going to be the 9th. And those quad nines did fall already in New Jersey. And then look at the series right behind it. So that series has so much to do with so much of what's going on also. Excuse me. I really hate that I undermine the series because they have so much to do with so much that's going on. And I'm just now finding that out even further. Meaning with the philosophy. Everybody know, okay, a series is a good number, but series has a lot to do with the philosophy. 934, pick 3, 710. Oh my God. Y'all just have no idea. New Jersey and Tennessee did the same thing. When you really understand, New Jersey and Tennessee really did the same thing. They really did.
Yes.
Got to get these batteries charged up for this video shoot. New Jersey and Tennessee did the exact same thing and bring out the exact same quad. Well, not the same quad, but the quads. And it was 9s and 5s. 9s and 5s is run mates. So when you do see this video and you do get your book 2, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Book 3 will definitely have a different aspect on it, on why everything came out the way it came out also. But that quad 9 looks flawless. Let me check the ratio. Quad 9 in the ratio. The last 4 draws. Base number again. Trip trigger inside the pick 4. Base number inside the pick 4. Wow. 2 base numbers, a trip trigger, a series. Another trip trigger. Another trip trigger. Man, another trip trigger. It's so many. Book 3 is really going to open up a lot of people's eyes to what's really going on. Because I was hitting at it and I was mentioning it without knowing that I was mentioning it until I did further research. But book 3 is going to seal the deal for everything that we was lacking on. So if I told you that most of your month is made up of book 2 information and then a couple unorthodox numbers, well, what's going to fill in the gap for those unorthodox numbers is a lot of trip triggers. And I didn't know there were trip triggers until I put them into this new formula. This new formula gave birth to trip triggers, some new different ones. And again, as we see with the quad 9s, it played a part. With the trip 1s, it played a part in Ohio. It's just flawless. That's why I can't wait to give it to y'all. and y'all gonna be super, super, super proud. I don't know what. Okay, New York did 100. Get ready. Get ready in New York. They're never too far behind. So much commotion was going on in D.C. Watch D.C. They may be getting ready for their trip. But the people I spoke to about, and yeah, we're finna shoot the interview right now, and then we're gonna post it either tonight or first thing tomorrow. We're still in the hotel room. Pretty much, I booked it all week. That tab, whew, that room service, oh my god. But again, it's all tax write-offs. You know how that go. Again, book 3 is gonna clear it up. And when I tell y'all, don't y'all be following me like I'm Jesus Christ. Don't you do it. I do not want to get that biggity. I do not want to get that uppity. Don't you damn do it. What you do is go talk some shit to the lottery commissioner in your state or in your city. That's what you go do. You tell them, I dare you to drop a triple. I dare you to drop a quad because I know when it's going to do it. I know how it's going to do it. I got the schematics. And ain't a damn thing you can do about it. That's all I want you to do. Do it for me. Go knock on that lottery door and tell them ain't a damn thing you can do about it. But that's how proud I want y'all to be of book 3. And I'm giving it my all, so man, I'll never let you down. That's one thing for certain. I'll never let you down. Can't wait. I'll see y'all soon, all right? One love.